Hey everybody, back here with some stuff from some YouTubers. Most of this stuff has been here a while. Honestly, I just haven't really felt like making a video recently. It happens, I'm sure many of you can relate to that. But yeah, I've had some stuff piling up here, so figured I better start showing some of these. Let's start with this, which I bought in the first ever It Cummif Egg auction. It's Max Holloway UFC autograph. UFC chrome refractor. Can't really see the shine with this perfect fit sleeve on it. But yeah, this was the only card that I won in his auction. I bid on a few other things but got outbid. But glad I at least got one card from the first ever egg auction. Love the UFC chrome stuff. And Egg threw in a bunch of extra stuff in here. Got this Robbie Alomar Dream Team, where he's looking like a 90s heartthrob on that one. And this leaf, I think this is 94 leaf. I've mentioned before how much I like the backs of these. Really, they could have done the whole set just with the back as the front. And the Sandy Jr., which I'm pretty sure I don't have. When it comes to this 90s stuff, like, you can usually tell right away like which ones you've seen, which ones you don't quite recognize. Eddie Murray with the Mets. I think he spent one season with the Mets. Again, really cool back on that one. Got the city in the background. Got the towers back there. Really nice one. How about this Bobby Bow with the old school Mets unis. Looking kind of tight on him too there. Looks like he ordered the medium when he's clearly like a 2X. Got AY Anthony Young, who I think passed away recently. Joey Bats. I think he only spent like a dozen games or so with the Mets. Wouldn't say it here yet, but yeah, like barely with the Mets at all, like not even half a season. Nice one there. Todd Frazier, former Yankee and Met, and one of the nicest guys in baseball. Here's another guy that was just briefly in New York, Lance Berkman. I remember he had a playoff home run against the Twins, though. But then the Yankees got bumped in the next round, and he left as a free agent to St. Louis. You got an Andre Brown rookie. One of the dozens of running backs that the Giants have used like over the past decade. And a Benito Santiago, Exciting Stars. So thanks, Egg. It was fun to be part of your first auction. Really, it was fun just sitting there in the chat room and listening to what he had to say throughout the night. And by the way, shout out to Baines Nation, which was started by It Cummif Egg. Next, I got some Bernies from Walk and Balk. Kind of an under the radar channel around here. Does a lot of TTMs, among other things like pack rips and whatnot. Gives a lot of stuff away. And he said he picked up 2 Bernie cards with me in mind. I think he said he got them at a card show he was at. And Brian, you did really good here. You went 2 for 2. I did not have either one of these. First, you got this Bowman Chrome rookie reprint, which they've done this a bunch of times for Bernie. Like, I remember in the early 2000s they did it for the first time. Then, like a handful of years later, they did another one like this. But I know for sure I don't have this one because this one's numbered. None of the ones I have is numbered. This one's at a $4.99. I believe it says it's from 2017. So again, I'm positive I don't have that one. And same deal here. I know for sure I don't have this. This Upper Deck Standing O. Some kind of insert. S52. So again, certain cards you know for sure. You don't even have to check to see if you have them or not. You just know right away that you do not have them. So both of those will get added to the Bernie count, which I do have to check. I can't remember where the Bernie count was at, but I'll update it in the description. And last, I received a bunch of stuff from Caleb's Cards. Caleb Claus delivered early this year. I've been seeing a lot of people getting big care packages from him. And he sent me a big mix of stuff here. Got some autographs from some of the TTMs he sends out. Got this one, who honestly I did not know who that was, but Thankfully, Caleb writes the name on the back. So George Doc Medich or Medic for the Yankees. And NBA Hall of Famer Jack Sigma. I think he just got in the Hall of Fame like a year or two ago. So really nice. I got some different TTM photos from Caleb in the past from like contest winnings, and always like the photos he chooses, and always good quality stuff. He also sent this complete sealed 1990 Fleer update set. Can't quite remember what these look like or who the big rookies were in that. I think that might have been Sean Kemp's rookie year. I'm just going to open this and really enjoy it. That's what he said. And he also sent me this book, which looks kind of interesting. Sticking with the basketball theme. It's about a basketball player trapped in Libya's civil war. So I'll check that out. Caleb always sends me some good books. He sent me a Earl the Pearl Monroe book about a year ago, which was really good. And as if all that wasn't enough, he also sent some cards. Got this sealed pack of 95 Pinnacle. You see the Chase cards. Maybe I can get a Bernie Museum collection or an artist proof. That would be cool. And a stack of cards here. Got a Jose Abreu rookie, who I think just re-signed with the White Sox. He was about to be a free agent. That's a really nice Mookie Wilson. That has to be the big Game 6 play. That's really the only time they put Mookie on a card is when it's covering that 86 World Series. Mookie had other good moments too, but that seems to be the only moment anybody cares about. Got the Big Hurt with the Blue Jays. I remember he had been with the A's, but kind of forgot he had been with the Blue Jays at the end of his career. Here's the OG Big Hurt with the White Sox. Got a Cespedes for the rest of us. He was recently taking batting practice, and everybody's been talking about it here locally. Like, it's still in question whether or not he's ever going to play again. Daniel Murphy had that great playoff run. Matt Harvey, who was also part of that Mets World Series team. Man, he really fell off. I did not see that coming. Went from being an ace to like barely a bottom of the rotation guy. Got a Grant Hill insert randomly thrown in there. Really nice all rookie team. Some more Mets. Nice Keith Hernandez. 90 Topps reprint. These are also from that Top Archives. I think it says 2001 on there. George Foster. Richie Ashburn. The Duke of Flatbush. And these last two are really cool here. One of my favorite Mets to watch in the mid to late 90s. Fonzie, Edgardo Alfonso. Numbered to 151. But he was such a professional hitter. He actually would have fit in really well with the late 90s Yankees. Like, always gave you a good at bat. Always batting over 300. Could hit 15 to 20 home runs. Solid defensively at second and third. Mets should have never let him go. He left as a free agent to the Giants. But yeah, really good player. And here he is again on this jersey card, which I'm pretty sure I had this exact same card back in the day. But I traded it to a friend of mine because the Mets have always been like a secondary team to me. So my friend who was like a real Mets fan, I would always trade him like all my best Mets stuff. I actually also traded him an Alfonso autograph back in the day, which I wish I still had. But actually, now that I think about it, probably wouldn't be too hard to get that back now. But yeah, thanks, Caleb. All that stuff was awesome. It was kind of like a contest-winning prize package with all that mix of stuff. So thanks to Caleb. Thanks again to Brian, a.k.a. Walkin' Balk. Thanks again to cummif Egg. And by the way, I also bought a bunch of supplies recently from Eloy the Goat's website. So there's a shout out to him. And thanks as always to Harold. And I'll talk to you all again next time.